A very good afternoon if you're joining us on TV Africa Namibia. We're here for the Momentum Schools semi-finals. We're broadcasting live from Gymnasium Stadium. It's happening, the semi-finals are here, and thank you very much for joining us from the comfort of your home. We bring you this broadcast courtesy of TV Africa Namibia. Super Tires are part of our partners, FNB as well, and thank you very much for joining us here on our live broadcast. It's the Momentum Schools semi-finals, and I'm your man, Caleb. I'll be with you throughout all the fixtures. We have a lot of exciting encounters coming up this wonderful day, with the pick-up fixtures happening today at 2100 hours. It's the big one. Windhoek High School takes on Windhoek Gymnasium in the Momentum Schools Under-19 Super League semi-final, with the other Super League semi-final having Moria taking on Windhoek Afrikaans private schools. So you don't want to move that dial. You don't want to move your seat. The temperatures are dropping weather-wise, so get that coffee ready, get that hot chocolate ready. It's happening from Gymnasium Stadium, the Momentum Schools semi-finals. Happening at 2 o'clock kickoff. It's HTS are taking on Windhoek Afrikaans second team in the Under-19C semi-final. We see the boys in green from HTS and the boys in blue and white from Windhoek Afrikaans private school. It's kickoff time. The men in the middle from the Namibia Rugby Referee Society is Bernardo Sheffers, assisted by Anthony de Grief and Mr. De Coca. It's here. Only time matters. It's 35 minutes of absolute first half rugby. Let's see who can make it to the to the finals next weekend for the top prize. The whole season has culminated to this, where the two teams have to take each other on in the Under-19 semi-finals Momentum. And thank you very much for joining us in our live broadcast, coming to you live from Gymnasium Stadium. The whistle is gone and kickoff is on the way. Windhoek Afrikaans number 13 takes us off with that drop kick. HTS don't hesitate to gather the kick right there in the middle of the park around the 10-meter line. Platt from Windhoek Afrikaans. Referee playing advantage to HTS, to VAP, sorry, I beg your pardon. We see that big carry from the number 2 from Windhoek Afrikaans, Mare. Their scrum off takes it out there. Murray again. We've got 2 Murrays in the team. It's a good carry there by the number 2. The number 9 Murray awaits. Who does he find? He finds his fly half, who slides back in there. Christo Kachinguisa. Scrum of Murray waits. He gets it out again. So it's the number 12 with the ball, Louis. Louis takes it into contact, well and ably met by the number 6, Joel Shoya. It's penalty for Windhoek Afrikaans. The referee penalizing Shaw there for trying to play ball on the ground. Quick tap by the number 9. He takes it into contact. A good carry by the forwards into contact there. Definitely bullying Nguchua from HTS. They pass it out. It's a good carry there again by Windhoek Afrikaans school. The number 9 gets it out to the fly half. He tries to hustle and tussle. He gets some space in. Good carry. It's Murray again. Who is he waiting for? He finds the big number 3. Good carry there by from Becker. He loses it into contact. HTS cleared the lines. It's a kick and chase from HTS. It seems like Vab did not control that very well. The number 15, he seems he's dancing around Kamanda. Aaron Kamada. Oh, he does absolutely well, but they lose the ball backwards. It's come out now with the number 7 from HTS. Humbi. He gets it out to the number 1, Amadila. A good carry there by HTS. That was a clear, cynical play by the Windhoek Afrikaans. Number 2, the hooker there, Murray, diving in off his feet. Now we see the big carry by the number 9 from HTS. Isaacs has gained a lot of valuable meters for his team. They're right on the 5-meter line. They get it out to the number 13 now. It's Platt. He falls short of the line. The scrummer for waits. Does he get it out? Yes, Isaacs gets it out. It's come up now with Lynx, the captain of the team. He's a good carry into the 5-meter line. Again, Isaacs gets it out. It's a wayward pass, but it finds the number 14, Shikulo. He dots it down for a try. HTS ahead 5-0 here at Hage Geingob Stadium. Shikulo, the number 14, doing absolutely well. He had space on the outside. Clearly, no one was there to defend him. He did brilliantly to get that ball into the try line. It's 5 points HTS. Windhoek Afrikaans are trailing this one. Let's see the kick coming for the conversion. If it's successful, VAP will be 7-0 down. HTS. Successful. HTS lead this one by 7 points to 0 at Hage Geingob Stadium. It's an exciting encounter, the first of our semi-finals between Windhoek Afrikaans and HTS. We see the number 13 there from Windhoek Afrikaans with the kickoff. It's a kickoff there by Van Reinsberg. It's collected by HTS. They move forward now. Can't really clearly see who's that is. Oh, good offload. The number 10 now has it. Christo, he's stepping through. He gets some space. He might just be through. Is he through? Yes, he is. Jason Morkel from HTS, I beg your pardon. A very good run, very good offload there from the big forward. He did absolutely well to get that offload. It was the number 15 who offloaded. It was Hoibeb who found Morkel on the inside. Look at that offload from Hoibeb. He finds Morkel. Morkel runs straight through, dazzling 1-2, beats the defender. He does his basic swirl. He stretches defense, goes for the corner. It's 12 points HTS. And it's 0 for VAB at Hage Geingob Stadium, the first semi-final in the Under-19 C League, brought to you by TV Africa Namibia, here at Hage Geingob Stadium. Scrum off, Don Isaacs, does it go over? Assistant referee's flags remain down, so score remains 12 points to HTS and 0 for VAP. This is on a kickoff by Van Reinsberg. He's going to try and restart this one. It seems the heads are down already for VAP. They're trailing this one. HTS today collected. The referee says the knock went back, so it's taken up by their forwards. It's a good pass out by Isaacs. Good carry there. That tackle looked a bit high. Referee says play on. Isaacs not getting the right pass. Number 11 can't gather there, Shapange. It rolls into touch. So it's going to be a line out on the outside, just outside the 22-meter line. And VAP have the put in. So first line out here for Lucas Mare. Let's see if he can find his jumpers. VAP have got their jumpers in Dutoy and Dupree. Quite interesting. Both jumpers are named after some Springbok players. Collected there on the mall. It was the number 6 who had it there. He did very well. Boshoff. It's a scrum off who finds it out. It's now carried now by the number 13. Van Rensburg takes it into contact. He's looking for support. The referee penalizes them for off their feet. Taken quickly by HTS. Offload now. It looks like Morkel has it again, is it? Oh, the Morkel is having a good first half already. Early on, Morkel is already showing what he can do with ball in hand. Gained a couple of meters, try scorer. Now Isaacs is waiting for it. Referee penalizes Morkel. Was it Morkel? It was the number 12 on the floor there. Links the captain holding on to the ball, not allowing VAP a clear chance to play it. So it's going to give, looks like Van Rensburg has got the opportunity to kick for touch here. It is Van Rensburg, number 13. Seems like he's got most of the kicking duties for today's encounter. Does he kick through? Does he find touch? It seems he doesn't. Collected by the number 15, Hoybeb. Hoybeb finds Morkel. Morkel gets it out. It's the ball out now. Oh, cut. Gotten back into the number 11, Shapange. Well met there. Good tackle by the number 7, Opperman from VAP. It's the number 18 now with the ball from HTS, Lebereki. Gets it out to the number 6. That was Shoya. It's Morkel again. He gets the ball to boot. There's a chase there on the outside. VAP does well. They gather that kick. The number 11 from VAP doing absolutely well. Ben Horlot, but he's well met by the HTS chasers there. VAP are constantly under pressure in this encounter. They haven't really calmed themselves down. HTS are on the rally. HTS lose the ball forward. Referee calls for the scrum. It's going to be a VAP put in just on the 5 meter. Struggling to gain control of this encounter. They haven't really gotten control of it. HTS are on the run. We see Morkel there controlling the attack for HTS. Hoybeb having a save from the wing already early on into this first half. It's going to be interesting if VAP can get their way back into this encounter. They're behind by 12 points to nil already. It seems like there's an issue with Windhoek, the HTS player there. Play hasn't resumed at Hage Geinkop. The referee, Bernardo Sheffers, calling for a substitution for HTS. They have a player down. We can't really get a hold of the number, but we see their number 6 coming back onto the field, Joel Shoya. He had a blood replacement. We see number 20 running on, Hans Tawandu. It's a scrum put in for VAP. Leon Mare. Scrum was not stable, says referee. He's going to bring it back. P there with the scrum. Penalized by the referee. He says they are deliberately collapsing the scrum. It went down on the tight head side there. The number 3, Tate, who are struggling. The Tate is struggling there on the tight head. Could not get a scrum stable, and the referee penalizes them without hesitation. Up go for the line out. They have the line out. Not a very good kick for the line out there. It's just inside here, the 22-meter line. TS are running away with it. It looks like it's the big number 8 from HTS. It looked like it's Kavetuma Easy under the try. Bernardo Sheffers is not completely sure if that try can be awarded. He's referring to his assistant referee on that side, Antoni de Greef. Plays brought back to the line out. The referee says there was a knock on in consultation with his assistant. It's a scrum here for VAP. They've got the put in. Kick there from the number 10 from Windhoek Afrikaans. They're running away with it now, VAP here with their number 10. He gathered, it's the number 10 who's trying to get it out. He gathered it back. It's a good carry there by VAP into contact. Penalized Windhoek Afrikaans. The referee says they did not release the tackled player. They're holding on a bit too long. Literally kicks the ball laterally into touch there. He doesn't really get some distance on it. It's quite weird, the kick there from Van Rensbeck. It's carried in by number 7, Nesta Haingumbi. They're driving that move there, VAP, looking for an opportunity to capitalize. The referee says they need to use it now. It's number 10 with number 12 there, Jaden Links. VAP using this driving maul absolutely well for them. It's number 2 now, the hooker from VAP, who ships it out. They've got a good attacking opportunity just outside the 5 meter. They slowed it down very well with their rolling moves. Now it's pick and go by the forwards. Let's see how this one goes. It's a number 9 waiting for it from VAP, Mare. The forwards are still picking and going, showing their prowess and pick and go. Another pick by the forwards, but HTS are having none of it. They push them back. Score remains 12-0. It's a number 10. Does he get it down? Referee awards the try. VAP have gotten one back there. It looks like it's their number 10. Christo Kachingisiwa scored during that try. It seems we're going to have to check if that's confirmed to score that try. It looked like the number 10 from my angle here. Kachingisua scoring the try, pulling one back for VAP. It's 12 points, HTS, and 5 for Windhoek Afrikaans. We await the kick. Looks like Van Rensbeck, the number 13, has the kick. Try and convert it. See how this one goes. Successful score remains 12-5 in favor of HTS. HTS, they get a very good kick outside the 5 meter of VAB, putting a lot of pressure on the number 2, the hooker from VAB. Mare, see if he can get that ball in nice and straight, and see if he can find his jumpers. Opperman has been his target for the better part of this match. Does he get to him? It looks like Opperman did well, but the ball wasn't in straight. So that kick from HTS seems to be paying off now. They put themselves in a good position. They've won themselves a scrum. It's a good attacking opportunity for HTS. See the number 9 there from HTS, Don Isaac, juggling with the ball. He's happy with where his team is. They're 12 points ahead, 12-5 ahead in this fixture. Find out to Don Isaacs, who finds Moko. Moko passes it out. It seems like it's the number 13 who headed there. Dayron Platt. HTS are on the attack with their number 10. It's Moko again. Does he dot it down? Yes, he does. Try scored by HTS. Moko having a good run here, Jason Moko. The fly half from HTS. He's been dictating this fixture very well. He's done. The conversion attempt by HTS. It looks like it's a good kick, but it's a bit of... The referee's flag goes up. It's a brilliant kick from HTS. It looked like it's Don Isaacs who converted that one. Was it him? Brings their score to 19 HTS ahead of VAB's only 5 points on the park. It's the number 9, yes, Don Isaacs with that conversion. It's a kickoff there by VAB, gathered by HTS. They do well to collect it. They get it out to Moko now. Moko who passes it out. He finds number 23 with a good fight there. It's a scrum here for VAB just outside. Have the putting of that scrum just outside their 22-meter line. Do they get it out? Yes, it's a pick and go by the number 8. He's done very well Dupria has got that pick. Looking for someone to play scrum off, as it's the scrum off seems to have caught on. Now it seems like it's the number 6 Boshoff playing scrum off. He picks and go. Supported very well by the tight head, Milan Becker. Can Murray get it out? Another pick and go by the forwards. They're trying to suck in HTS as much as they can. Another pick and go. They're hitting the fringes well. Murray gets it out, finds the big hooker who lets the ball go. It's a bit of stray pass there from the hooker. The pass from Murray to Murray was good, but that stray pass from the other Murray, the hooker, Lucas Murray, not doing very well there with that pass. But they win the penalty anyways. It seems like Van Rensbeck is running to look and find touch for this one. Van Rensbeck is there to carry the touch duties. Let's see if he finds touch. Zvap have knocked that ball on onto the 5 meter. A try scoring opportunity gone to waste. On the line out, they knocked it on. So HTS are going to have a scrum on the 15 with the opportunity of clearing their lines. HTS coached by Unam. Utility front row. He can play that 1 or 3 out of A. Is a coach assisted by Bimbombai as well with the backline. VAP are coached by Jason Links. Sorry, I beg your pardon. VAP are coached by Mr. J. De Beer. It's a scrum for HTS. Can they clear their lines? They've been given the opportunity. They lose the scrum. The number 8 there with the pick and go. Boshoff, it seems, gets it out to the number 12. The number 12 can't get hold of it. Louis there losing the ball. It was a good carry there from the number 8. I beg your pardon. It was Dupria with the carry. Morkel clears the line, it looks like, for his team. And is chasing very well there on the corner, assisted by his number 14, Shikulo. Does the ball get into touch? They get into touch, says assistant referee De Grief. It's a line out here. The cheer you hear from the crowd is the number 8 coming back onto the field. Dupria, he had a nursing something with us, with the medics. They were helping him sort out a couple of an injury. HTS have been penalized again. It seems their front row is having a trouble. They're controlling their scrum. See how this one goes. VAP have the put in. It's won by HTS. It's Morkel now. He's always dancing around Morkel, but gets a wayward pass, but collected by the number 15 Hoibeb. The referee brings them back. The referee's not happy. It seems like Anthony de Grief is consulting with his referee there. HTS penalized again. It's trouble in paradise here for the HTS scrum. Boshoff not Van Rensburg, sorry, not getting enough distance on that kick. He seems to be struggling with his distance, Van Rensburg. For the driving maul again. It's a driving maul that won them the previous try. Let's see how this one goes. HTS are trying to defend their scramble defense for HTS. VAP have already won the penalty. It seems referee has arm out. They peel off with their big number 3. Put in here for Windhoek Afrikaans. Let's see what they can do with that scrum. They've won penalties with the previous scrums. HTS are struggling to scrum well. It's pretty ironic. Their head coach is a well and able scrummager himself, out of A, but his boys seem to be having a tough time on the park with the scrums. Probably giving an idea to the referee. He might be going to his pocket. It's been 4 penalties on the scrum. It's a put in there from the number 9, Leon Mare. Does he get out? It's a good pickup. It's the number 7 now carrying it forward, Opperman. It's a good strong carry from Opperman. Maria waits. His forwards also a way to get it done. It's the number 8 now, Dupree. He gets it out to the big number 1, Meany. A good carry from Meany, but is met well by the number 6 from HTS, doing very well in that defense, Shoya. Still attacking out wide. VAP have the ball. Slowing it down at the base of the ruck there with their scrum half. Murray, the captain, gets the ball out now. Good strong carry by the boy. It's Murray again. The number 4 waits. Dutoy. Dutoy does well. Takes it into contact. Retains position for his team. Now the number 5, Dupree waits. Oh, it's an interception. The referee is not happy. It was an interception there by the number 21. It was Ibeb who got the interception here. It was Ibeb there who got the interception, but the referee is not happy about it. He brings them back. It's a scrum call there from the referee. They chose to go for the scrum after the penalty was blown for offside. He had done absolutely well there, Ibeb, with that interception, but the referee brings them back for the offside, he says. Scrum put in for Windhoek Afrikaans just in the middle part of the 22-meter line. Can they make good use of it? It's a pickup again by the number 8, Dupria. He finds back to his scrum of Mare. Mare who offloads to Louis, now dancing around. He's met into contact. Here's the forwards again with the pick and go. Mare gets it out, feeds it to the number 2, to his other friend Mare again. It's a good support from the tight head Becker. Gets it out to, it looks Van Rensburg now with the carry. Comes back into contact, wins a penalty for his team in the process. Referee playing advantage. It's a pick and go by the forward. There was a bit of a holding on of the ball there from Vap, but the referee goes back to his advantage. He's blown his whistle. He's looking. It's a good carry. Looks like there's a little bit of a knock there on the floor. They have it still on the carry. Referee play blows his whistle. There was a knock from HTS on the floor. The referee has awarded the scrum. Seems like he's blown his whistle again. He's clearly not happy about something. It's half time here. Half time at Hage Geingob Stadium. Score remains 19 points to 5. HTS lead this one.
Rustig dan, Momentum Raadsbeker semifinaal onder 19C. AT is dan voor 19 punte teenoor 5. wil die toch net daar wys volgende naweek, tydens die momentum finale, is dit ook die toets, die Africa Gold Cup toets tussen Namibia en Kenia. Dan sal ook die wenner van daai wedstryd sal dan kwalifiseer vir die wêreldbeker, rugby wêreldbeker volgende jaar in Japan. En dan ook die Africa Gold Cup, die goue beker, Afrika goue beker. Terselfdertyd, ongelukkig omdat dit 'n toets is daar opwarming van die twee, dus noem die captains runs Vrydag van 4 uur tot 6 uur, waar ons ongelukkig dan nie die veld mag gebruik nie, maar daarna sal daar nog wedstryde plaasvind, finale wedstryde van die skole. Laerskole is ook deur hierdie jaar by ons, saam met ons, so van Vrydagoggend af, so van 9 uur se kant af, hoor die program te begin, en dan Saterdag voor te sit, 1 uur voor die tyd, 3 uur tot 4 uur, opwarming van die twee toetspanne, dan gaan die toets wees van 4 uur af, en die momentum raadsbeker Superliga, U19 Superliga finaal sal dan na die toets plaasvind, hier by 6:30 se kant volgende Saterdag DV.
Resume at Hage Stadium. HTS taking on Windhoek Afrikaans Private School in this under-19 C semi-final. Score is 19 points to HTS and 5 only for Windhoek Afrikaans.
Tweede helfte begin asseblief, dat ons op die program bly. Tweede helfte asseblief begin.
Us off here at Hage Stadium. Let's see if that kick seems very short. It doesn't reach where it was intended to go. So they're going to bring them back for the scrum, opted by Windhoek Afrikaans. Not a very good kick there from the dazzling Morkel. He's done absolutely brilliantly in the first half, scoring 2 tries, but not managing to get the kick through well and ably. It's going to be brought back by the referee for the scrum on the halfway line, giving VAP an opportunity to attack. Afrikaans school. They're number 9 with the put-in. Leon Mare, the captain. Seems like it's a good scrum from HTS. He gets it out to the number 10. It's Christo who puts boot to ball. There's a big chase here from the number 15 from VAB. Kamanda is giving the chase, but the chase is unsuccessful. The ball goes straight out over the dead ball line, so the referee is going to bring them back for another scrum just outside the halfway where we previously had a scrum again, but this time around HTS have the put in. A bit overdone on the kick there by the number 10. Christou doesn't do very well with that kick. He overpowers it. Doesn't win as much distance as he wants. They're brought back to where he started from. Out now, it's the number 21 who has it. Ibeb tries to look for an offload. He's supported there by Haihumbi, but he knocks it on. Ibeb knocks the ball forward before he tries to offload it. The referee is going to bring them back for a scrum. It hasn't gotten as much fluidity as would have liked in terms of a semi-final encounter. HTS are well known for playing that running game. They play that open, expansive type of a rugby, but we haven't seen them doing that today. Are they maybe being conservative to make sure that they get themselves in the finals next week, or is it not really just coming to mind? We've only seen Moko with his dazzling runs. Thank you very much to those of us watching and commenting on our channel. Now we see Mari getting the ball out, kick through there by the number 10, Christou. This seems like it's a better kick. Is it rolling in? It seems like it's going into the dead ball again, but well gathered by the HTS number 15. He puts ball to boot. Hoibeb, he's chasing it, but he doesn't gather. VAP have it under control now. It's pick and go from the forwards, number 7 from VAP. It's pick and go by the forwards. Referee playing advantage, it seems, for VAP. He's not happy about the offside line, I would assume. With this pick and go, is making sure that they're eliminating a lot of players offside here for HTS. Oh, good pass there outside for HTS. They lose it forward, but the referee's going to go back for the penalty. Through, does he get the referees are gonna go back for the scrum. It goes over the dead ball line. They're struggling with these kicks, Windhoek Afrikaans. They've tried kick and chase, but it goes over the dead ball line. Even their own penalty goes over the dead ball line, and you don't want to be doing that when you're trailing by 19 points to 5 in a semi-final. But the game hasn't. It's a scrum here for HTS. They have to put in. Their scrum have the ball, Don Isaacs. There's a good comment on our YouTube channel saying the two coaches from HTS are as well their former first team players in Houtaway and Bimbombai. Thank you very much for that comment on our YouTube channel to whoever is watching there. Definitely an HTS supporter, I would guess. see how this kick goes for HTS. Gonna be able to clear their lines. Does he find touch? No, he doesn't. It seems our players are struggling with their kicks today. They're not doing very well with their kicks, not finding good touch. It's Murray now. He finds his number 7, who offloads. Oh, good offload there from the number 7 from, it was Opperman. He's had a very good game thus far. Offload now to the number 5, Duprier. Oh, good tackle from HTS. Referee penalizes VAP. He says it looks like they were. Oh, he gets tackled there just before the trial. Yes. Referee penalizes them again. He goes back to the mark, and it seems like he's going to pay attention to his assistant referee. He's got a quick tap there by the number 21, I-Baby. Quick taps. He doesn't get through. He gets stopped just before the try line. Another penalty for HTS. Referee is not happy completely. He's absolutely not happy with with the defense from VAB. They're offside and has penalized them. Try is scored. Try is scored by HTS. Brings their tally to 24 points to 5. Vapa trailing this one. They can't seem to get anything back. Scored by number 2. Ngushiwa doing absolutely well there. Finding some space and putting it down. A good take there by Ngishua. It's a conversion now. We await the conversion from Don Isaacs, but score currently stands at 24 points to 5. HTS leading against VAP in this under-19C semi-final. I'm still stuck with last week, but we're here on the semi-finals. Under-19C, 24 points to 5 is the score. Go up. Good kick from Don Isaac. Score is 26 points to 5 now. I would probably say VAP might just be packing their bags. They might be struggling to qualify into the finals next week. HTS probably have one leg in the final already. It's the under-19C semi-final at Hage Geingob Stadium. Our next fixture, their kickoff is 15:20. It's Dr. Lemmer taking on E.M.H.H in the under-14 B League semi-final. Back to what's happening on the park. Kick through by HTS. Gathered there by their number 9. He does very well. Isaacs offloads to the number 12. It looks like it's Links with the run. Gets tackled. Isaacs again offloads. Who does he find? He finds the number 15, Hoibeb. Hoibeb takes too much time on the ball, but gathered by the dazzling Morkel, who's trying to create space for himself. He does well. It's Links again. Links has number 14, Shikulo, on his outside, who does not gather the ball, but it went back, so plays on. Shikulo is still on it. He offloads to number 8, Kavetuma. Kavetuma into contact. Isaacs awaits. Gets the ball out again to number 6, Shoya. Shoya manages to swing the ball to number 11. It's Shapange on the run. Shapange for the try. I would say he's gotten that one on. It seemed like Shapange scored for me. I was happy with that try from Shapange, but there's consultation between the two referees in the corner there. Bernardo Schiffers with his assistant referee, Mr. De Coca, right in the corner. But I thought Shapange got that one down. They've referred it upstairs to the television match official. It's Jackie Hasselman in the TMO box, assisted by Oscar Lambert, who's a TMO's assistant today. It's the first time ever in a semi-final. We're going to be enjoying this from TV Africa Namibia. TMO happening at Hage Stadium. Absolute pleasure. It's Super Tires bringing you this broadcast in partnership with TV Africa Namibia. The referee does not allow the try. He says Shapange knocked the ball forward, lost it just before he got control of that grounding. So quite a disappointing end from that good run from Shapange. Moko doing very well to create space for himself on the inside and switching the attack. Kick clear for their lines. It looks like it was a kick from the number 10, Christu. But HTSF Shikulo, oh, he doesn't collect. Almost in trouble there. Shikulo and Isaac's not doing well. Windhoek Afrikaans win a penalty, but the referee Scheffers is not happy. Looks like he's going to his pocket. It looks like he's going to his pocket. Number has been given a yellow card here. I think it's for cynical play. They're going to spend 10 minutes into the bin. The Windhoek Afrikaans parents here absolutely happy about the unfolding of things here. Let's take a look at the number 14 there, Shikulo, getting a yellow card for Their hooker has the throw in. Their number 2, Lucas Murray. Does he find his jumper? He doesn't really cleanly find his jumper. Referee says the HTS knocked it on in the line. So we're going to see how that one goes. It's going to be a scrum for Windhoek Afrikaans inside HTS 22. Their number 9, Murray, the captain, has the put in for VAP. Let's see how this one goes. They win the penalty there, Windhoek Afrikaans. It's attack mode for them. Let's see if they can pull one back. Score remains 26 points to 5. They're trailing. It's the big number 2, Mario, with the ball. Does he want to play scrum off? It looks like he wanted to go for the scrum. And he absolutely has convinced his captain that they're going for the scrum. The 2 brothers, Lucas Murray, the hooker Lucas, and the brother Leon. It's the one is the number 9. The other one is the number 2. It's the number 8 now, Duprier with the carry. Oh, good carry from Duprier. It's a good score from Ruben Duprier. Ruben Duprier definitely has gotten that try. Shoved off all defenders in his way. It's a good carry by Duprier. Oh, looking at it now on the replay. Oh, good carry by Duprier. It's an absolutely dazzling run from the young lad. Bring his team points to 10. He's done absolutely well. Kickoff from the number 13 from VAP. It's Van Rensbeck with the kickoff. The conversion, I beg your pardon. Let's see if he can get it over the poles, bring his team tally to 12. It's 26 points HTS and 10 currently for VAP. The spirits are high for the Windhoek Afrikaans supporters. They look like they're expecting their team to pull a big comeback. See if that comeback happens. Scored to 26 points to 12.
Telling dan 26-12 in die guns van HTS 1. Dis 'n momentum Raadsbeker onder 19C semi.
Hustle and tussle just outside the 5-meter line. HTS with the ball, but they've lost it now. It seems VAP have gotten it out to the number 10. Christu has a good kick out there. The number 15 Kamanda is on the chase from VAP. Oh, doesn't collect it. It's a counter attack from HTS. Do they offload? Not a very good offload as VAP gathers it. It seems like these two teams are not controlling their attack. Every time they have the ball, they lose it. VAP now on the attack, just inside their own 22-meter line. They've created their own attack, gets it out to the number. It was a bit of a to whom it may concern pass, but it seems the number 15 Kamanda has gathered. Oh, good run by Kamanda. Good run by Kamanda. He's done very well to gain team. HTS penalized there for coming through the side. It's the number 8, it seems, from HTS, rightfully coming through the side of the scrum there. Kavetuma lacking discipline. His coaches won't be happy about that. He hasn't disciplined himself enough to make sure that he comes through the gate of the ruck, but he's been penalized, giving a chance here for Christo to clear his lines for the boys and gain some touch. Gains 20 meters for the touch. It's a line out for Windhoek Afrikaans on the 10-meter line. Let's see how they make use of this one. VAP now on the attack. Are they using their ball very well? They're recycling it. It's another pick and go from the forwards, trying to catch. It's the number 7 there, Opperman with the carry. He's had a very good game, Opperman. Oh, good defense there from the number 4 from HTS, Nemushi. It's a kick through by HTS, trying to clear their lines. The number 7 forward there, Nesta, kicking the ball but doesn't do well. Oh, it's a good run from the number 12. Lynx kicks through. It's a chase there. Number 11, Shapange is chasing it. Does he collect? He knocks it on. It's going to be a scrum again for VAP. It's a put in from Murray, the number 9. Referee instructing HTS to wait. He gets it out to Christo. Chris, the number 15, lost forward there by the number, doesn't collect it. It's number 15 there from HTS, number 10 on the run. It's Mokel again. A good run from Mokel. He's done absolutely well in today's match, directing his attack, but Vab seems to have come out with this one. They've won the 10 over. Good carry by the number 8, Dupriya. Does he find touch? It's a good touch there from Chris to the number 10. It's the first time we've seen him gain some good touch. It seems like the AFI supporters are here to back their boys up now. Now they gather it. Windhoek Afrikaans, they've set up the rolling maul into touch. No, he keeps into the field of play. He's done well, but the referee's not happy. He says there's a bit of truck and trailer there, accidental obstruction, not intentional. So he's gonna have the scrum there for HTS just outside the 5-meter line.
Ons wil hier toch net daarop wys dat die Windhoek stadion is 'n rookvrye zone. Sou jy wil rook, moet jy asseblief agter die paviljoen ingaan. Die paviljoen self, die hoofpaviljoen en die losies is rookvrye zone.
The scrum off now from HTS, who has the ball. Bad kick from links there. It's trouble in paradise, but he's quite fortunate. His number 15 is there to gather Hoibeb. It was a stray kick charged down from Vab and not allowing HTS to clear their lines, and the referee gives the scrum down to HTS. Referee's not happy with that rug from HTS. They've put their hands in. He's penalized them for putting hands in, and Vab have won a penalty in a very strategic position. It's a scrum now for HTS. They've won the put-in. It's outside the 5-meter line. Let's see if they can make use of it. They've been struggling with their scrum, but it seems after the halftime talk from their coach, Hartwey, it's gotten better. He's getting out. It's a good kick. The number 11 from Vab cannot gather, as well as the HTS player does not gather that kick. The number 14 from HTS, Shikulo, does not gather, so the referee is going to go for the first knock on. It's a first knock by Windhoek Afrikaans by the number 11, Ben Hellot. Knock on by Hellot, knock on by Shikulo. It's going to be a scrum down. It's a run through by Lynx. Does he get it out? Collected by the number 17, Bachinda. He's still going. Bachinda going on his own. He finds the number 10. It's Morkel on the run. Does he get it down in the corner? Try scored by Morkel. Jason Morkel gets a third try. Should be a hat trick from the number 10. I suppose it should be a third try from Morkel. 3 tries by the number 10. Morkel scoring a hat trick in today's fixture. Jason Morkel putting his team well ahead now. It's 31 points to 12. HTS lead this one against Windhoek Afrikaans. There's a good run there by the number 17, Kaihiva Bachinda. He did absolutely very well to get some space on the inside and offload the ball to Morkel. From the number 21, Ibeb. He also has had a fairly good game from the number 21 position. He's done absolutely well, Ibeb. See if he makes use of this conversion. Conversion, it looks good, That's a good kick from Ibeb. Brings the score to 33 points to 12. HTS lead this one against Windhoek Afrikaans, second team in the under-19C semi-final. Under-19C semi-final brought to you by TV Africa Namibia. Super Tires, our broadcast partner for this one. It's going to be a kickoff for Windhoek Afrikaans. Van Rensburg has the ball. They haven't attacked really well. Every time HTS have gotten a chance, they've punished them. It's HTS on the run again with their number 19. He's done very well, Bekadundu. He's tackled by Van Rensburg. He loses it forward, it seems, but the referee allows it to play on.
Ja, 33-12. HTS.
Referee penalizing Vamp. It's going to be a kick from Christo just to clear his lines. Does he get it through? It's a good kick. An absolutely brilliant kick from Christo. He's done very well. He's put his team in a great position to try and exploit that try-scoring opportunity. They've done so well with the rolling mauls. If they can use them again in this match, in this second half of this fixture, they might just get themselves some good tries.
Die volgende twee spanne, Dr. Lemmer van die 14.
Contact position, managing to win the contact area. He's dominated it. It's offered, knocked on by the number 1. It's Joshua Maney there knocking on the ball. He does not get the pass, but likely referee was playing advantage, so they still have possession of the ball. But yeah, that was not very good hands there from the young man. He could have absolutely done better. They've opted for the scrum. It looks like Lucas Murray is calling the shots there. there for VAP. They've won the penalty in the process. Another scrum penalty for VAP. HTS are struggling with their scrum, but likely they've scored 33 points and they're a bit ahead. It's 12 only for VAP. If the game was closer, this scrum would have really created problems for HTS. Number 9, Leon Mare. Great pickup by Dupree, the number 8. He's a lot of carries from that base of the scrum. He's dominated it. Let's see the pick and go from the forwards. They've picked it again. Now they've gone to the open side. It's the hooker. Another pick and go by the forwards. HTS are struggling. It looks very close, but it looks very short. They haven't gotten it down. It's good scramble defense from HTS. They're going to pick again. They've won the penalty. Try is awarded by the referee, who was the try scorer there.
Derde 3 vir Windhoek Afrikaans. Die tweede span van Windhoek Afrikaans se privaat skool.
3 points to 17. Great try scored by Windhoek Afrikaans. They've attacked very well there in the fringes on the pick and go. We await the conversion by Van Rensbeck, the number 13. He's got the kicking duties for his team. Rensbeck looked very at ease when taking that conversion, brings it up the score to 33 points to 19. HTS take on Windhoek Afrikaans. HTS lead this one 33 points to 18. Is the Momentum Schools under 19 C quarterfinal between the two teams.
33-19 vir HTS.
Dupree knocks it forward. The HTS player as well looks like he knocked it forward. So it's both two knocks from the two players. It's the number 18 knocking the ball on from HTS, Libereki, after Dupree knocked it on for VAP. It's going to be a scrum for HTS. The referee goes on the first infringement. They probably have this one in the bag. HTS, they might be playing in next week's final here at Hage Stadium. I think they've played the well enough to win it, but I don't think well enough to impress the crowd and everybody else here, including myself. It's early shot from VAP. They penalized. Quick tip from number 9, Don Isaac, offloads to number 12. Lynx is under the sticks. Try is scored. Score comes to 38 points to 19. HTS stretching the lead now. It's 38 points. They're 12 away from half a century. If they can convert this one, the siren goes. It's full time. Score is 40 points to 19. HTS running away as victors on this one. Our next fixture is our U19 D League semi-final between Dr. Lemmer and E.M.H.H. It's happening here at Windhoek Stadium as the Momentum Schools semi-finals.
Hulle sal dan in die finaal speel van die U19 D League, Momentum Radsbeker aanstaande naweek hier op die Windhoek Stadion. Ons gaan ook spelers van die wedstryd aankondig. Al hier by die semifinaal ook, die speler van die wedstryd in hierdie wedstryd, nommer 10 van HTSM, Jason Morkel. Hy sal ook so 'n klein geskenkie kry van Momentum. Jason Morkel, jy moet net vir ons daar wag daar voor die paviljoen asseblief. Jason Morkel, jy moet net vir ons daar wag as af jou goue geskenkie gee, geskenkie.
Dr. Lemmer playing on E.M.H.H. The previous one ending in 40 points for HTS and 18 only for VAB. We see the boys in yellow, Dr. Lemmer running onto the field. Their lineup is as follows: Bukas number 1, Drosky number 2, Mouton is playing tight head, Swats on the forward block there, Kutsia number 5, Ferris number 6, open side flanker Shinana, number 8, Vitboy, number 9, Fries, number 10, Van Veek, 11, Brayton Bukas, 12 is Brandt, 13 is Kluter, 14 is Bok, and 15 is Hendrik. And E.M.H.H is number 1 Bukas, number 2 Koseb, number 3 Forbes, number 4 Strauss, number 5 Kutsia, 6 Ritman, 7 Eberens, 8 Bok, 9 Savage, 10 Bukas, 11 Van Veek, 12 Hawanga, 13 Herze, 14 Janssen, and Silvano Kluter is at the back. We see the referee Robert Bazade not running onto the field. He's in charge of this U19 B League semi-final between Dr. Lemmer and E.M.H.H, live from Hage Stadium. It's the semi-finals, brought to you by TV Africa Namibia as well as Super Tires. Its kickoff now is going to be from the number 10 E.M.H.H, Bukas with the kickoff. He's kicked it out. It's in the in goal. Dr. Lemmer running with it. It's a kick through from Dr. Lemmer. These two teams are going to kick a lot. Collected by the number 11 from Herze van Veek. He's running across looking for support, but he's tackled in the middle there. It's number 7 now with the run, Shinana. Oh, he's brushed off a couple of tacklers there, but number 12 from Herze does very well, Hawanga. Oh, big tackle there. Hands in the ruck, says the referee. Quick tap from Fries. He goes himself. Does he have space? It seems like Fries is through. He is through. Oh, good run there from Zian Fries. In between the sticks, it's Dr. Lemmer 5. E.M.H.H 0. Oh, good quick tap and go there from Zian Fries. He's done absolutely well to get himself in a good position to score. Oh, well done from the young lad. 5 points they lead in this fixture. Let's see how they do with the conversion. Number 10 with the conversion there, Jean-Paul Van Veek, JP. Lemmer lead this one by 7 points to 0.
0 vir E.M.H.H. Momentum raadspeaker onder 14B semifinale. Die is verdoelde heel agter E.M.H.H.
It's a good run there from the number 12. Number 13 doesn't get tackled in the touch. He offloads there to number 14, Bok. Bok offloads to number 8. Vitboy has the ball now into the carry. Metzwell in the contact area. That's number 9, Zian Fries. Does he get it out? Yes, he gets out to his number 10, JP. JP offloaded to number 12. Number 12, Kluter to Bok. It looks like it's Bok on the outside there. A great tackle. Dr. Lemmer is still on the attack now. Fries has gotten it out to Van Veek, who quickly offloads. Now it's Kluter on the ball. He's looking for support. Kluter is looking for support. Does he find it? He finds Hawanga, the number 8, the number 7. It's Shinana, I beg your pardon. The number 7, Shinana, gets support. It's Fries again. They win the penalty, Dr. Lemmer. It seems the referee is not happy with something. Robert Bazade not. He's bringing them back. points with this penalty. They're going to go for the 3 points as we see their number 20 running onto the park there. Jose van Fake.
Strafdoel vir Dr. Lemmer, tel hom dan nou 10-0. Dr. Lemmer onder 14, Momentum Raadsbeker onder 14B, semifinaal 1.
Gargetsa, Bucas, he's going to restart this one. Through gathered there by number 12, Brandt. Van Fake offloads, it's Brandt. Brandt looking for some space. He finds Kluter. Kluter is on the outside now, offloads to Bog. Back to Bog now, he's trying to create some space for himself. It looks like he's done very well. Bog finds the number 8, Vidboy. Vidboy offloads. It's Ferris now who offloads again. It looks like it's the number 15, Enrique on the outside with the ball. Oh, it's a crunching tackle from the number 15 from E.M.H.H. Silvano Kluter there showing his muscle, bringing the guy down, but they're penalized for playing the ball on the ground. See Dr. Lemmer probably going for points. Who's running on to take this one? Are they going for points? Out. It's the number 13. He can't hold on to it, Kluter, forcing the referee to go back to the first position of the infringement. It's a quick tip from Fries. He's offloaded to the number 6. Looks like Ferris was trying to get the ball into Shinana now. Offloads. Who's that on the one? Does he get it down? Doesn't look clear. Referee Bezednot is not happy. He brings the scrum down to Dr. Lemmer. He says the ball was held up just before he goes over the dead ball line. He says the ball was held up. It's going to be a scrum put in for Dr. Lemmer just on the 5-meter line. It looks like it's the number 8. He lost it forward, it seems. Yeah, it's a bit unlucky from the big number 8, Vidboy. He was in the try box and he knocks the ball forward. He doesn't ground it and he doesn't do well there with the ball in the in goal. He could have gotten his team further ahead, but lacked some composure there to ground the ball. It's a scrum from E.M.H.H, just on the 5-meter line, M&K. They're going to be able to clear their lines. It's a put in from their scrum of Savage. Savage gets it out to their fly half. He finds Bucas. Bucas offloads to Hawanga. It's Hawanga now seems with the ball, the number 12. Cutting back in by the number 14, Janssen. They're waiting for an opportunity to exploit this one. Dr. Lemmer coming out with it. They've lost the ball. E.M.H.H. It's out now from Freeze. Freeze finds Van Fake to Brandt. Brandt offloads now. It's the number 6 with the carry. It's Ferris. It finds the number 14, Bog, who offloads. Now the ball is in JP Van Veek's hands. They win the penalty again. Dr. Lemmer, they tap. The referee's not happy. He brings him back. Ferris thought he had gotten himself some space to go in between the sticks, but Robert Bezel is not happy. Quick tap there by the number 8 now. Big carry from the number 8. Does he get it down? It seems they have gotten a try. Janan Vidboy has gotten the try for Dr. Lemmer, bringing their score to 15 now, and E.M.H.H. are trailing this one.
Number 8. Jamal Witboy drukt die 3 van Dr. Lemmer.
Vision successful from Dr. Lemmer, brings their tally to 17 points. They lead this one.
Dr. Lemmer. Momentum Rugby 14 semifinale en 14B.
It's a conversion there by the number 15, Enrique Dentlinger. He's done very well with the conversion. E.M.H.H. side goes into the in goal. They've grounded it. They want to go back for the 22-meter dropout. Dr. Lemmer gets some pressure away from themselves. They can regroup. They lead this one anyways by 17 points, so they are well ahead. Good 22-meter dropout there from Dr. Lemmer, but they've given the line out to E.M.H.H. just outside, in between the 10-meter and the halfway. It's going to be a put-in by their hooker there, Khwaseb. See if he can make use of that one. Can he find his jumpers? Another very good throw. They've lost it forward, E.M.H.H. Dr. Lemmer on the attack now. It's the ball now in the hands of Brandt, who offloaded. It's the number 14 with the ball now, Bog. Tries to cut back inside. Offloaded there by the number 12, Brandt. Not much fluidity in the attack. Good offload there. The kick through from Dr. Lemmer. There's a chase on the outside. Oh, they've gathered it. It looks like it's the number 6. It looks like it's Ferris. Does he get it down? It seems like Ferris has gotten a try on for Dr. Lemmer here. Might stretch their score to 22 points if that one goes on. The kicking tee is on the field already. Score is 22 points to 0. Dr. Lemmer lead E.M.H.H. They haven't found control of this match. E.M.H.H. they are not in it. Lemmer are ahead, and it seems like they're keeping on pushing the score and going forward.
Jamal Witboy.
The conversion from the number 15, Enrique.
No, Dr. Lemmer. Wedstryde nummer 14 en 15 is 25 minute aan de kant. En by die 119 is dit 35 minute aan de kant.
M.H.H. Dr. Lemmer have it on the outside. It's number 10 now. He offloads, looking for the hands of Brandt, who doesn't gather, but does well to recover. It's a bit of playing ball on the ground, but it was quick enough. The referee penalizes him. It surely looked like he held on to it for a bit too long whilst he's on the ground. Seems like it's a big tackle there. Referee seems to have his hand out of for advantage. Very nice at all, that tackle. You see the replay there happening live here from TV Africa Namibia. It looked like it was a very huge tackle on the number 8. Did he go over the horizontal? It looks like he was slightly over there. It's getting heated up here at Hage Stadium. The referee not happy with that tackle and surely saw safety first. Quick tap from E.M.H.H. It's number 10 now with the carry. Silvano Bucas looked like he was tackled slightly high. Seems there's a hustle and tussle there. The referee says there's a knock on, so he's going to give the scrum to Dr. Lemmer. That was a bit of a high tackle there from Dr. Lemmer, but play continues at Hage Stadium. Score remains 22 points to 0. Dr. Lemmer leading this one. Under 14B semi-final at Hage Stadium. Referee penalizes Dr. Lemmer for not binding, giving them an opportunity this time around to attack E.M.H.H. Do they get it down? Do they get it down? It's in goal, but we're not sure. There's a bit of a hustle there in goal. Oh, referee awards the try. They've pulled one back, E.M.H.H. It's 5 points, 22 for Dr. Lemmer. It's game on at Hage Stadium. By the number 10, Bucas makes no mistake. He gets the 5 point to a 7 point game now. It's 22 points to 7. His team still trailing there by a bit of a long way, but those 2 points will surely go a long way to try and get his team back into the mix. From the number 10 from Dr. Lemmer, John Paul van Veek. Let's see how he does it. He drops kick. Number 9 does not gather from E.M.H.H. Savanje. He offloads to the number 5 now, Kutsia. Kutsia dazzling through, looking for some space through the middle, doesn't get it. It's number 9 there, Savanje getting a loose ball out. It's collected there. Big carry by the number 10 there, Bucas. Gets it out to the number 2, the hooker, Khawasip. Met very well. Looks like lost it forward there, bit number 11, Van Veek. The referee awards the penalty to E.M.H.H. There was a bit of a high tackle. Quick tap there from Savage. Finds the big prop. Good carry there. It looks like it's Bucas with the carry. It's number 3 there, Forbes. DJ Forbes. Hawanga now with the hustle and tussle inside. A good carry, leg pumping through from Hawanga. A maul is formed. Does it get out quickly? Referee penalizes. It's Forbes again now with the carry. Does he gain meters? Not really. Goes down a bit too easily. It's out there, but Savange finds his number 13, Gertzer. Gertzer offloads. It's a number 14 on the run. Janssen on the outside. Does he get some space, Janssen? Offloads there from the number 12. Oh, good tackle there on the number 13 on Gertzer. He was well enabled. Now Dr. Lemmer have gotten the ball. Possession has shifted. Lemmer now on the attack. They have it inside. It's their number 9 there. Freeze. Does he get the ball out? A bit too slow. It looks like Gertzer are over it. But they've knocked it on in the process. So it's going to be a scrum down for Dr. Lemmer. Big tackle there. They're gonna definitely have a look. It's quick tap there. It seems like Hawanga has it now. He comes back into traffic. Hawanga, good carry from the boy, but great tackle from the number 6 from Lemmer. He's done very well to tackle Hawanga. It's a quick tap from the number 8 from Khetsa. It's Bok now who offloads, who finds Kluter. Kluter offloads the ball. Looks like Janssen has it now. Does he get space? Janssen does not get space. They knock it on in the process. It's going to be a scrum for Dr. Lemmer. Kick through, they find the touch there on the 5. The ball is taking it forward. It's a quick tap. Let's see if they can make use of this one. Dr. Lemmer frees. He offloads the ball. Doesn't get space to use it, but he's found good support from Shinana. He offloads now. It's number 12 Brandt with it. He offloads. Oh, great offload by the number 13. It's Kluter now on the run. Does Kluter get space? He's tackled brilliantly by another Kluter. It's a battle of the Kluters now. It's number 5 from Gersa with the ball. It's Kutsia who does it offload well. Referee penalizes Dr. Lemmer. He comes back for the advantage. They were playing ball on the ground, but it was a good run there from the number 13, Angelo Kluter, who was tackled by Silvano Kluter again from E.M.H.H. It was Kluter with the ball and Kluter making the tackle. So it's a good game all around. They found touch here, E.M.H.H. just outside their 22-meter line. Let's see if they can make use of it. Priest, he gets it out to the number 10. Van Veek shifts to 12. Brandt to Kluter. It's the number 15 now. Enrique with the dazzling run. Does he have space? He offloads the number 11, Bucas. Bucas didn't have enough space to exploit on the outside. They're going to have to come back inside. It's the number 12 now with the run. Brandt. Then hold on to it, the number 7 from Dr. Lemmer, Shinana. But he's lucky his team has some advantage from the referee. They're going to go back from their advantage. Their number 9 has the ball. The slimy freeze who quickly offloads the ball. It's an easy try. It looks like it's Vitboy who's gotten that one. It looks like it's Jamal Vitboy who's put in the try. 27 points to 7. They lead this one, Dr. Lemmer. If the kick goes over, it becomes 29. Very short between Dr. Lemmer and E.M.H.H. We'll catch you out in the second half, see how this one goes.
Nog een 3 deur Jamal Windhoek, derde 3 vir hom.
resumes. Points to 7. Dr. Lemmer lead this one. It's a kickoff there from their fullback Enrique. It's a kickoff there deep into this half of E.M.H.H. They got the E.M.H.H. on the attack now. Good sidestep in from the number 10. He's done well there, Bucas. Space on the outside. Does he get it? He offloads a bit too late. He could not find Kluter as he was looking. It's a big number 17 with the carry now, boys. Kick through made by the number 10 from E.M.H.H. Bucas is their chase. Not really a good kick. Nothing kicked there by the E.M.H.H. player. Boyce now with the carry. Boyce is a big boy with a good carry in the middle. Offloads now. They're on the attack. E.M.H.H. It's the number 7, but he's tackled very well. Now it's the number 13 with the ball now. It's Herta. Herta has some space. He's still going. Herta, loses it forward. He had gotten good space for himself. It's going to be a scrum for Dr. Lemmer. Herta had done absolutely well, but loses the ball forward on the attack now. Was struggling to hold on to that one. Loses the possession. Have the put in. It's a pickup by the number 8 Vidboy who finds the scrum off. Now they have space on the outside. It's the number 11 with the ball, Bucas. Brayton Bucas doing very well there. Is he playing like Brayton Pulse? Good touch finder there by Dr. Lemmer. They've gotten themselves a good position for a good lineup they can make use of. It's number 15 there, Enrique, doing very well off his boot. Dr. Lemmer, Drosky can find his jumpers. It's a try scored for Dr. Lemmer. They score to 31 points. Dr. Lemmer lead this one. And only 7 for E.M.H.H. Okay, that kick goes over. Brings their score to 4 points to 7. Dr. Lemmer in front of this one. Sorry, it's Enrique, the fullback. He makes another kick. Not collected by the number 11 from E.M.H.H. It can prove costly there. He juggles the ball a bit, doesn't collect it. Van Veek might be putting his team under a bit of pressure, but they've won the line out. They've survived this. The attack. Let's see what they can do. Do they handle it well? E.M.H.H, they've gotten it out with their number 9. Savage, it's out there. Do they get it out? Is the number 15 Kluter now? Holds on to it. He had men on the outside who he doesn't use, Kluter. But the scrum half still has it at Savage. It gets tackled hard from the back there. A bit of space for E.M.H.H as a kick and chase. Does he gather it? He does very well. It looks like it's the number 10. Oh, brilliant play. Brilliant play from Rian Bukas. Oh, kick and chase. Gathers the ball. Does very well. Puts his team under the sticks. Brings their score now to 12 points. Whilst Dr. Lemmer are on 34. It's 34-12. They lead this one, Dr. Lemmer. But good play there by the fly half from E.M.H.H. He's done very well. Rivan Bukas, kick and chase, gathered. It looked like it was not the right decision, but it turned out to bring, it looks like it's going to be 7 points because that try was under the sticks. Good play from the number 10. Bring the score to 34 points for Dr. Lemmer and 14 for E.M.H.H. He restarts play but doesn't find 10 meters on his kick. The number 12 from Dr. Lemmer, putting his team under unnecessary pressure. They're going to come back for the scrum in the middle. There's been a bit of attack from Dr. Lemmer in this fixture. They've tried to play some... They've tried to attack and become expansive with their kick. Dr. Lemmer, ball out, he passes it. Oh, he does not hold on to it, Hawanga. Gathered now by Dr. Lemmer now on the counter attack. They've won themselves advantage as a high tackle there. See if they can make and exploit this chance they have. Oh, it's Hawanga with the carry. Hawanga does not hold on to it. Gathered by Fairies. Referee goes back. He says Dr. Lemmer were offside. Hawanga has made very good runs going forward, but he's struggling to retain possession. So those runs become very irrelevant. Is the big boy, Boyce with the carry. Doesn't gain any meters with that carry. Offloaded out the number 13. It doesn't find support. E.M.H.H are still going on with the attack. Offloaded, they've lost it forward. Gathered by Dr. Lemmer now, have gotten the counter attack. It's a kick through. Is it a good kick? It seems like it. It seems like it. The number 11 off his foot. Oh, gathered there by the big number 6. Ferris to the number 11. Finding his man on the inside. But Bukas had the chance to get the ball the first time, but off his foot. Ferris has done absolutely well. bring his team score to
Nommer 11 Breiten Beukes vir Dr. Lemmer.
14. Dr. Lemmer still lead this one. It's a good play from the captain Ferris. We await the conversion. It's 39 points ahead, Dr. Lemmer, and only 14. But it ran astray off the upright.
Hulle dan nou 39-14 in die guns van Dr. Lemmer onder 14. Momentum Raadsbeker onder 14 B semifinaal.
Brandt with those dazzling runs of his. They're waiting for somebody to play scrum off. Kluter takes responsibility, offloads now. Thumping tackle by the big number 12, the inside center from E.M.H.H. Score is 39 points to 14. Dr. Lemmer lead this one. Dr. Lemmer in yellow if you're just joining us on TV Africa Namibia. Thank you very much for watching. Do get that coffee so that you don't move that dial and you stay tuned. We see substitution being made here. The number 16 from Dr. Lemmer, Samuel Bukas coming on, replacing number 16 coming on the field. It's January who's replaced Drosky. And we also see number 21 coming onto the field, David from Dr. Lemmer. Coach is making use of his bench. It's a scrum put in for E.M.H.H. See if they can make use of this one. Savage with the put in. They get penalized, E.M.H.H. for not binding. Dr. Lemmer now have the ball. Fries is quick to get the ball. He wants to play quick. He wants to get on with it. Goes in front of the referee, taps it. Does he offload Fries? He has his number 10 on his outside. Oh, Van Fake is met very well by the Gertza defense. But they form the rolling maul. Is it going forward for Dr. Lemmer? It seems like Gertza have congested that rolling maul. It's gotten now to the big boy offloads. It's number 11 going forward now. Brayton Bukas. Oh, he scores the try. Brayton Bukas certainly scoring like Brayton Pauls from the Springboks. Was now a super sport analyst. But great try from Brayton Bukas. He's done absolutely well. Their score comes to 44 points. They lead this one, Dr. Lemmer. Points Dr. Lemmer and only 14 for E.M.H.H.
Three.
46 points is the score. They lead this one, Dr. Lemmer.
46-14 vir Dr. Lemmer. Momentum Raadsbeker onder 14 B semifinaal. Die volgende twee spanne, julle kan gereed kom asseblief. Kobabas Gymnasium en WAS. Die ander onder 14 B semifinaal.
They get it deep into inside. Oh God, that in a volleyball way by the Dr. Lemmer player. It's charging forward, but met very well by the defense. Oh, it does not hold on to it there. They had attack, but it seems like they've knocked it on. Lemmer now trying to find how Wanga E.M.H.H. but goes back, gathered by Dr. Lemmer now with the ball. It's the number 12. Does he get some space? Oh, good run there from the number 12. Brandt gains some meters. The big boy Ferris. Oh, good run from Ferris. He offloads. Oh, Ferris has done absolutely well. He wins the penalty for offside. Ferris has been playing well. He's had good carries in this encounter. As the next boys get ready to play, it's the under 19. It's the under 14B. He scores the try. Dr. Lemmer have the try scored. Went down to the try line. They've gotten 49 points on the board. The conversion goes over. If Enrique gets this one over, then it's 51 for Dr. Lemmer.
Dan geluk aan Dr. Lemmer, nummer 14. Doelskoppers dan ook succesvol.
Gymnasium Stadium, it's 53-14 to Dr. Lemmer. They're through to the final. E.M.H.H are well played, boys, but they were never in this one. Our next match is Windhoek High School under 14B taking on Gymnasium in the under 14B League second semi-final. And the teams look as follows. Number 1, Gymnasium, Krobla. Number 2 is Brits. Number 3 is Duplessis. Number 4, Bazaidonot. Number 5, Furi. Number 6, Smith. Number 7, Kluter. Number 8, Barnard. Number 9, Swat. Number 10, Debia. Number 11, Fanny Kek. Number 12, Visahi. Number 13, Number 14, Spielman. Number 15, Ustays, and I hope Spielman can spiel some rugby. Number 1 from Windhoek High School, it's Kuch. Number 2, Rule. Number 3, Afrikaner. Number 4, Nibana. Number 5, Rose. 6, Bukas. 7, Teron. 8, Besta. 9, Bukas. 10, Stone. 11, Bath. 13, Smith. 14, Nickel. And 15, Isaacs. It's the under 14B League semi-final 2 between Gymnasium in the green and white as well as Windhoek High School in the blue and white. Man in the middle is Romario De Coca, assisted by Bernardo Schiffers. It's a big one, the under 14B League semi-final.
Waar Gymnasium dan in die groen, in die geel en Windhoek Skool tradisioneel blauw. Dis die tweede momentum raadsbeker onder 14 semi-finaal. Wenner van die wedstrijd dan aanstaande naweek teen Dr. Lemmer.
Does not find 10, but Gymnasium. Windhoek High School just on the 10-meter line. Score is 0-0. The first set piece of the game. It looks like Gymnasium have a big heavy forward pack. They've won the tight head. Great scrum by the boys. But the referee resets it. He's not happy with stability, Mr. De Coca. Windhoek High School for falling over. He's not happy with the quick tap from Khobabe's Gymnasium. They, from the number 15 from Windhoek High School, Rudy. It's Isaacs. Kick through. The referee's going to come back. He thinks there was a late tackle on Isaacs from the Khobabe's Gymnasium player. He's going to come back for the late tackle, the referee. It's got very colorful boots there, the referee. There for the touchline. In case you're wondering why the referee moved the penalty, the law says if a late tackle happens, it's either where the ball landed or where it should have landed. So it's going to be a line out here for Windhoek High School. Very windy conditions at Hage Geingob Stadium. Their number 2 has the put-in Xavier Rule, who's also the captain of the team, trying to find his jumpers. Let's see if he can. His jumpers go up, doesn't gather them, it goes at the back. The number 9, Bucas offloads, but the referee says it wasn't in straight. It's going to give the option. He said that ball was not in straight, so they're going to go back for the scrum, for the line out, or scrum option. Scrum option taken. It's going to be a scrum put in for Khobabe's Gymnasium. Khobabe's Gymnasium number 10, the fly half there. De Beer, the captain, has done very well. De Beer putting his team on the halfway for a line out. Let's see if they can make use of this line out. Khobabe's Gymnasium on the attack. They lose the ball forward. It's now in the hands of Bucas, who offloads to Stone. It's the number 18 from Windhoek High School playing scrum off Johnson. He offloads the ball. Good carry by the boy. Oh, great support from number 7, Teron. Offloads, finds the number 12 there, Bucas. Bucas doesn't make as many meters as he would have liked. Offloaded there by Bucas again. Finds number 11 on the outside there, but does he have space? He loses the ball forward. Referee playing advantage. Gymnasium have the 10 over. There's scrum off now, Bernard. He offloads it. Is there space for the number 10? It doesn't look like there is space. It's a great tackle from Rule, the captain from VHS. He's done absolutely well to bring his man down. They get penalized, Windhoek High School, for trying to put their hands in the ruck. Well, we want to see hands only when you're catching the ball in rugby, not in the ruck. It's a big carry now by the forward from Gymnasium. Their scrum off Buke, their scrum off for Wade. He offloads. Swart does well. It's Swart again. He finds De Beer. De Beer floats to the number 12, Visahi. Looking for some space. Visahi does well to get the ball away to the number 7, Kluter. Referee playing advantage to Gymnasium. PJ, he gets it out. It's great carry there. Oh, from the number 8, Barnard. He's had a good carry so far in this early first half. Pumping those legs. Needs 2 men to bring him down. Barnard, the number 8, Christian Barnard, the number 8 from Gymnasium. It's number 11 now, Fanikek. But tackled quite early. It's what he offloads. Great carry. Swat again. Finds the number 10, De Beer. De Beer, the captain, cuts back inside, gets tackled, loses it forward, it seems. It's going to be a scrum for Windhoek High School. De Beer losing the ball forward. He had done very well to cut back inside, but could not hold on to it in that contact area. So it's going to be a scrum for Windhoek High School. At Hagegeenkop Stadium. If you're just joining us on our TV Africa Namibia channel, thank you very much. Do make sure you have a flask of some coffee, hot chocolate, get those cookies out. It's going to be a long evening of great rugby. You don't want to move that dial. It's Windhoek High School under 14B taking on Gymnasium in the under 14B League semi-final, brought to you by Super Tires, our broadcast partner for this match, for these matches this weekend, as well as the semi-final and final sponsors. Thank you to Momentum for making sure that the boys are able to play rugby, and well-sponsored rugby, well-organized. Very well done to Momentum. You want to stay tuned? We're going to have a chat with a man from Momentum at halftime of this game, see what he thinks about the rugby and their partnership with rugby. But back onto the field now. The referee sets up the scrum for Windhoek High School. Bucas Romario, the scrum off with the put-in. A big shot from the Gymnasium boys, but they don't win the penalty. Referee says they jumped the gun a bit there. They went slightly too early. So it's going to be a penalty there for Windhoek High School. Does he get a kick out into touch? Does not find touch, but in touch. That was a good catch there from the number 11. He had done very well for Nikik, but he doesn't manage to stay infield, bringing the line out for Windhoek High School on the 10-meter line. Breeds with the throw-in. The put-in goes through, taken in by the number 9. Attempted. It was a good interception there from the number 6 from Gymnasium, Armand Smith, but he couldn't hold on to the ball for longer. He could not hold on to it. It slipped through the tips of his fingers for a knock-on. But he had read play very well there. Typical number 6. He had gone in for the interception. He was onside. If it had stuck to his hand, we could have probably have something on the scoreboard, as it remains 0-0 at Hagegeenkop Stadium. Gymnasium taking on Windhoek High School. It's a scrum put in for Windhoek High School. Their number 9 Bucas has the ball, puts it in. Gymnasium trying to win that tight head, don't win it. It's number 8 offloads. It's number 10 now from High School with the ball. He puts in the kick through. Stone, there's a big chase on the outside by the number 12 Bucas. Kyle, scramble is up. Kyle has gotten the ball back. Bucas has done very well. He's gotten support in the process. They've offloaded. The penalty in the process, Windhoek High School. Through from Windhoek High School. They've gotten themselves a good position for the line out. See if they can make use of it. Now they have some space there. Scrumoff gets it out. Who does he find? It looks like it's the big number 8 at the corner there, Bester. Can he burst through? Not really. Gives it to the loose head. Good carry from Kuch. He's gained valuable meters there, bringing play right close just outside the 5-meter. Offload now from the scrum of Bucas. Looks dangerous here for Gymnasium. The boys from Gobabas right at the border there with Botswana. They've been penalized for offside. They have been penalized for offside, Gobabas Gymnasium. See if Windhoek High School can make use of this one. Quick tap. Big tackle there by the big boy from Gymnasium. High School struggling to get some space to draw first blood. ball back, Kombabe's Gymnasium, and they're going forward now. But they win the penalty in the process. Windhoek High School. This game, it seems like it's going back and forth, back and forth. No one is seemingly in control of this fixture between Gobabes Gymnasium and Windhoek High School in the under-14B semi-final, live at Hagegeenkop Stadium, brought to you by TV Africa Namibia. It's a kick through by Windhoek High School. They've put themselves in a good position for a line out which they can exploit. If they can maul it, that would be great. Let's see if the put in from their number 2 rule can work wonders for them.
Wat se aantal? Van woensdag aantal.
Nou weet voor dat hy plek bespreek. Nou moet my eie moeder by die huis.
Ja, ek het vanoggend geleer. My 2 ure vinnig moet. Ek kan nou my nommer indruk en dat jy my sal
From that scrum, it's a line out for Windhoek High School. Still close enough for them to exploit some attack here, Windhoek High School, if they can.
Yeah, Corney! Stop player! Yo, de oorlog weer vandaag.
Jou kos goed.
Yeah, after that scrum, see if they can make use of this one. Barbers, they've gotten the ball just inside their 22. It's a great carry there by the big number 3, Duplessis. Seems like High School have come out with the 10 over. Now coming out with their number 12, Bucas. Quickly offloaded the ball. Number 9, Bucas finds the fly half there, Stone. Stone puts the kick through. There's a chase by the number 11. Bath was chasing it at the side, but he doesn't get it. It's going to be a line out on the 5-meter. Defensive line out for Gymnasium. Gobabes Gymnasium in green and white. If you were here last weekend, you definitely know that Maria and Smith Gymnasium was the pick of the fixtures. Let's see which one we vote the best match of the day. It's a kick through by Gymnasium to clear their lines. A good kick. Gotten themselves in a good position. It's line out of Windhoek High School just on the 22-meter line. Ball now, Stone. See if he's rock solid like a stone, as his name says. Bucas now, he decides to go blind, but comes back inside for Bucas, the number 12. So we've got 2 Bucas in this team. The one is Romeo, number 9. The other one is number 12, Kyle. It's gone blind now. It's a big carry by the big forward. Offload now to the number 12, Bucas, to Stone. Seems like Gymnasium have gotten the 10 over. The number 6 from Gymnasium offloads, Armand Smith. The referee says there was a knock forward by Gymnasium. There was a scrum down. It's a good attacking position for Windhoek High School. This game has got a lot of energy, but no one really taking charge and control. No one deciding on the game plan which they want to stick to. Everybody is playing everybody's game plan. So it's a game of both teams. They haven't really stamped their authority in this match, both teams. In this under 14B semi-final, it's a scrum put in. Bucas put it in. Stone awaits. Finds Stone to Bucas again. Bucas with the carry. Oh, good carry there by the number 12, Kyle Bucas. Bucas again. Gets it out to the number 15. There's a small number 15, Isaacs. Isaacs of low, who has the ball, looks like number 11.
Kijk, dat is eerste span, tweede span, derde span, 15A, onder 15B, onder 14A, onder 14B. De 8 span.
Je hoort dat Mario speelt hier vanuit police. Hij speelt. Wie? Mario. Hij speelt.
Try scored by Windhoek High School. They draw first blood here at Hage Geingob Stadium, brings their score to 5 points to 0 against Kobabes Gymnasium. Let's see if the conversion goes through and they bring their tally to 7.
Hij zit op. Ja, want hij is met
5-0 dan aan die gunst van Windhoek Hoërskool, zonder 14 beespan.
Kijk jongens, schop. Oh yes!
Full brings their score to 7 points. Windhoek High School lead this one. Here at Hage Geingob Stadium, Gymnasium on the attack just inside the 22, picked up by their number 8. Big carry there by Christian Barnard. Oh, it takes 3 men to bring him down. The scrum of PJ Swat awaits. Can he get it out? He gets it out to the number 3, the tighthead Duplessis. Duplessis takes it forward, looking for some support. Does not manage to get hold of it. De Beer, the captain, loses the ball. The pass doesn't stick, but he still has a penalty to exploit. Referee penalizes Windhoek High School for being offside. Gymnasium still have an attacking position. Kobabes, they seem to have lost the ball forward. They're going to get a chance to clear their lines. Windhoek High School, the ball is with the number 10 here, Stone, who doesn't do it so very wisely. He had space to kick it out, but likely there's some advantage. Gymnasium are not... Gymnasium are not happy with how things have unfolded here. They're an attacking position which they don't take care of. Windhoek High School are looking to exploit it. Referees comes back for the scrum again for Kobabes Gymnasium. On the attack with the number 8, offloads to De Beer. De Beer has some space. Does he get it through? It seems like he's over the line. It seems like he's over the line. We're going to have to refair this one. Referee awards the try. Khobabe's Gymnasium have gotten a try on the board. Coming from the tight head, Duplessis. Oh, great kick from the tight head. Absolutely brilliant. Oh, great kick from the tight head. By the number 3, the tight head. It's a restart by Windhoek High School. The game is heating up, collected by the number 5. He does very well. Fourie sets it up for his number 9 there. Swat offloads. It's the number 8 with the carry, Barnard. Barnard doing well, offloads the ball to the number 12, Fesahi. Barnard has had a big say in this fixture at Hage Geingob Stadium. He's managed to offload the ball. Gymnasium still have possession here. They've got it out at Swat. He finds the number 5, Fourie. Good carry by Fourie. Manages to shrug off his tackler. Offloaded by Swat. Finds the captain, De Beer. De Beer trying to create space for himself. Supported there by Fisaki, who comes to clear the ruck. Swat again. Offloads the ball. It's coming up now with the number 13, Kota. Kota setting it up. It's a good carry from the number 1, the loose head, Grobler. Gymnasium have been penalized by the referee for playing the ball on the ground, using their hands in the ruck. He kicks for the lines, the number 10 from Windhoek High School. Hanko Stone has a very, very good kick into touch here. Hanko Stone has done absolutely well. It's half time. It's halftime at Hage Geingob Stadium. The siren has gone. Hage Geingob Stadium 7-7, Windhoek Gymnasium 7, Windhoek High School 7, Khobabe's Gymnasium 7. Score remains. We're going to be back in a bit. We're going to have a chat with our sponsors for this one. Mr. Frick van Sale from Momentum will be here. We're going to have a chat. Stay tuned at TV Africa Namibia. We're here at Gymnasium Stadium, and I'm with a very big man from Momentum. He's also sponsored what I'm wearing, though I'm loving it. It's very warm. Hopefully, he can give me a second one. Mr. Van Sale, thank you very much for joining us. Just tell us a bit about you. What do you do at Momentum, and are you enjoying the rugby?
Hi, Caleb. Yes, thank you very much. No, my position at Momentum just entails looking after the distribution. So it's from a retail perspective. We look at the Momentum risk and investment products, and I basically oversee that division.
You basically oversee the risk division. And does it also take part of the sponsorship you guys do here for the rugby? You've been a part of rugby for a very long time, even during the metropolitan times you were part of this rugby. And are you the one who oversees this rugby?
Yes, we basically took over the sponsorship about 4 years ago, where it used to be the Metropolitan sponsored event, and in 2014 we changed it over to the Momentum event. That was past the just after the merger with Metropolitan. So ever since we've been involved, yes, yeah.
And how does it return for you guys? Are you enjoying the rugby the boys are playing? Has it been worthwhile for you guys taking part in this sponsorship?
No, definitely. I think the biggest benefit that it has is that we get the opportunity to put something back into the youth, and we try and do it through sport. Rugby is the sport that we've identified from a Momentum sponsorship perspective, and I think it gives the guys the opportunity to get a bit more exposure in terms of coaching, refereeing, and the sport in general.
And the sports in general. And we see now here there's an edition of TMO, courtesy of TV Africa Namibia. Does that impact your sponsorship? There's now some on-air adverts for you guys going on. You've got all your banners going up. Does it benefit you guys in terms of sponsorship?
I think it definitely does. In the past, we never had this type of exposure. I think it also, I mean, with the TV race, I just mentioned it to the organizers earlier on. It actually made a huge impact last weekend where a couple of the decisions were overturned. And I think that sort of takes the guesswork out of the game. And we really do appreciate the exposure. Very good.
Yeah, the referees, I've had a chat with Jackie Hasselman, the chairman, is very happy about it. And he said it's added a lot of value to the game. And next week at the finals, you guys are going to be here. I see you've got your own suite here, nicely and sorted. People are having laka drinks and laka drovos. What's the sponsorship looking like? Are you guys going to keep on supporting the rugby? Is it a long-term plan?
Definitely. I think we're in it for the long haul. We've been involved up until this point. It's 26 years this year. So I think going forward, unless there's something major that happens, we're definitely going to be here next year. And yes, I would like to thank the NSSU for inviting us every time to make use of their suite. And it's really, it puts us in a position to do this again.
Yes, Mr. Van Sel, thank you very much. I must say I'm looking forward to another jacket that I can give one away to a special somebody. I really like these Momentum jackets. But thank you very much for your sponsorship. We now go back to the field where we have Gymnasium taking on Windhoek High School in the Under-14 B League semi-final. It's kickoff time. Thank you very much, Mr. Van Sel.
Thank you.
Right, kickoff has happened here in the second half. We've gotten the ball now here on the second half. It's Windhoek High School now with their scrum half, Bucas taking it out. And it's kicked over there. They're looking for some space. Gymnasium are tracking back. Lose the ball forward. They lose the ball forward there, Windhoek High School. It's a great carry there by the captain. Debia, he's had good carries. He gets it out to the number 5. Oh, good offload from the forward there for Ree. He's played well. It's the number 7 with the ball now, Kluter. Good carry by Kluter. The scrum off awaits Swart. Can he get it out? Yes, he finds the big forward, Duplessis. Duplessis is going. He's the guy who's got the kicking duties to convert. He's got a pair of legs on him. It's still Duplessis. Outruns the number 12. My, oh my. Dandre Duplessis from Gymnasium, a great pair of legs from the tight head. I've never seen a tight head run so quick, over 25 meters across the field of play. He's put in the 5-pointer, brings the score to 12 points to Gymnasium and 7 for Windhoek High School. Absolutely brilliant run there from Dandre du Plessis. He's done very well. He's got a great pair of legs on him. I think he's misplaced. They probably should play number 8 or maybe on the wing. He seems like a very good player. He's got great feet. He's the one taking the conversion of his own try. I think it's very weird finding a tight head converting his own try, but he seems like a very good player in terms of his pace. He's done absolutely well. Conversion is successful, brings the score to 14 points to Gobabis Gymnasium and 7 for Windhoek High School. It's under 14 B League semi-final between these two teams, Windhoek High School and Gobabis Gymnasium. We had a chat with Mr. Frikkie van Zyl, who's in charge of investment at Momentum. He says he's absolutely chuffed to be here. He thanks the NSRU, the Namibia Secondary Schools Rugby Union, for making this possible. Score remains 14 points to 7 for Gobabis Gymnasium. They lose the ball forward and get penalized for offside, giving Windhoek High School a chance to attack here. They are number 10. Stone looks like he's want to go for touch. Hanko Stone looks like he wants to go for the points. See if he can make use of the points. It's a good touch there by Hanko Stone. Let's see if he can make use of this one. They've gotten themselves a line out just on the 5 meter. Windhoek High School. High School are on the attack now. They have the rolling more set up. See if they can. It seems like it's gone over the try. Try is awarded. Windhoek High School have immediately responded to Dandre du Plessis' try. They have pulled one back early, bringing the score to 14 points to 12. Momentum is going back and forth. The irony in this game, momentum is shifting to both sides. Windhoek High School replying early, making sure that the success from Dandre du Plessis is short-lived. Great try from Windhoek High School, the rolling more. But it's that unforced error of the knock-on that cost Gymnasium there. They lost the ball forward, and the player who was in front of ball played the ball, and they were penalized for offside. 12-14 is the score. Gobabis Gymnasium are still ahead of this one. Conversion is right on the corner. Let's see if he can get this one down. It looks like it's Hanko Stone, the number 10 from Windhoek High School. It looks like it's an okay kick. Does he get it over? Assistant referee's flag go up. He's equaled the scoreline. A great kick from the young lad. He's converted it brilliantly. He's done well. It's a great kick from the young lad. He's gotten the ball over the crossbar, bringing the score to 14 all. It's game on in the semi-final. From the number 3 du Plessis, the prop. Ball looks like it's rolling out of touch. It rolls out of touch, but it didn't travel 10 meters, I think. Let's see what the referee says. No one played it. It didn't travel 10 meters. They collected the Windhoek High School boys. They set up a rolling, attempted rolling more. It seems like it's not rolling as much as they would want. They're shooting up early Gymnasium boys here. Hanko Stone puts ball to boot. There's a chase from his number 12. From his number 11, the wing there has put in a good chase there. Cut it Bath. Oh, he's gotten in for the tackle. Put in. He's nursing an injury there, but it seems okay now. On the attack, pick and go by the 8th man. Pointer for Windhoek High School, bringing their score to 19 points. 14 for Gobabis Gymnasium. Bucas. Kick taken in by Furi, who takes it into contacts. Swat awaits. Swat finds. Oh, good tackle there from the loose head coach, but it looked a bit high. Referee playing advantage as he got the player around the neck. Coach had the player around the neck. The referee plays the penalty. Quick tap from Furi. Furi goes himself, brushes one tackle. Who does he find? Oh, good tackle from the number 3 on De Beer, but the tackle doesn't stick from Afrikaner. He goes blind. Met by the hooker, the captain of Windhoek High School. Rule makes the tackle. The game here is getting a bit physical. Furi offloads, finds Dandre Duplessis, who's had good carries. It's De Beer. Cuts back inside. Does he get space? Oh, De Beer seems like to have done well. Some support. Oh, the pass doesn't stick. He was looking for the number 14 there. Spielman was waiting for it so that he could spiel, but it didn't work out. Lost forward there by Windhoek High School. It's gonna be a scrum down for Robabi's Gymnasium. Yeah, we said at the start of this match it's gonna be interesting to see if Dino's Robabi's Gymnasium have the put in, see if they can make use of one. They have their whole backline on the left hand side of the field. They want to make use of this one. Let's see if they can attack. He decides to go to the open side, pick up by the number 8, Bernardi. Bernardi still with the carry, offloads to De Beer. Does De Beer get through? A lot of bodies there. We can't really get a chance to look at if he scored the try. Gonna be going now for Gymnasium. Offloads now fourth. More ahead. Windhoek High School went ahead. Now it's Gymnasium ahead again. It's definitely a semi-final, especially when you have a front row as the conversion kicker. It's Dandre Duplessis with the conversion. Let's see if he can make use of this one. Bring his team's tally to 26. Does he nail the kick? The kick is absolutely flawless. Score is restart there, gathered by the number 18 Gymnasium. He's done very well there, Marco Augustinium. Slip through some tackles. Swart waits for it. He offloads. Oh, lost forward there by the number 7, Jordan Kluter. Knocks the ball. Referee penalizes them again for knock on, lost forward and offside. The same transgression that cost them a penalty, which resulted in a line out, which went to try. Dandre Duplessis being made by Robabi's Gymnasium. Number 19 run to the field. Alessandro van Rooyen. Throw in there by the number 4. Van Rooyen replaced the fullback there, number 15, Rudy Oosthuizen, the small lad. It's going to be another line out for Robabi's Gymnasium. It's going to be a line out for Robabi's Gymnasium. Bazay did not with the throw in. He's looking for his jumpers. Can he find them? The jumpers go up. The line out is stolen by Windhoek High School. Bucas has gotten it out now, but in touch again. Does not keep himself in the field of play. Struggles to stay. Kachivikwa struggles to stay in the field of play. He finds himself in touch. It's another line out. We've had 3 line outs in a row in this encounter. No one really managing to get the ball out in open play. We see Windhoek High School now trying to gain some space. It's Kachi Vikor again with the carry. Met well by the Robabi's Gymnasium tacklers. Bucas does a box kick to try and clear his lines. Gathered by Spielman. Can he spiel? Spiels one off. Spielman doing absolutely well there. Dancing 1 and 2. He's got some feet on him. Offloads number. Plessis with the carry. It's a good carry from the number 5. They're trying to rip the ball out. Do they get it out? It's a bit scrappy. They're out. It's a pick up there by the number 7. Oh, referee should have played advantage there. They had gotten it out of the ruck, but the referee, Romario de Coca, brings them back. Kluter now playing scrum off, offloads to number 5, Furi. Furi loses the ball forward whilst trying to offload to Bernard. But it's Windhoek High School now with the carry being made by Kuch. Bukas offloads. It's kicked out. It looks like it's Stone who's kicked it out. Spielman is waiting for it. It's gathered by the number 19, Van Rohen. Looks eager to go. Runs straight into a man. Offloads to Visaki. Visaki still has it. Visaki shrugs on. He has space on the outside. Can he go for the corner? He's tackled by his opposite numbers, Kyle Bukes. It's De Beer now with the carry. He's offloaded it. It's a big carry by the forward again. Gymnasium trying to exploit the blind side, but not really getting some fluidity. Now it's De Beer. He's gotten some space. Oh, it's De Beer. Does he have some space? Number 22 doesn't tackle him. Davito van Veek does not do well on defense. De Beer is down for a second. Oh, absolutely brilliant by Kyle De Beer. But the pass from PJ Swart inside was absolutely sublime to find in De Beer there. Points for Kobabe's Gymnasium. It's still 14 for Windhoek School. It's 31 for Kobabe's Gymnasium. We await the conversion by Dandre Duplessis. I think that was absolutely sublime from PJ Swart, finding his captain on the inside, creating a really open chance for him who went to the corner. But I must say, poor defending from Davito van Veek, the number 22 from Windhoek High School. Could have absolutely done better in that situation. Conversion is successful. Score is 33 points. Gymnasium. And only 19 for Windhoek High School. The boys from Kobabes are ahead. Definitely ruling the boys from the capital city. It's a restart by Stone. It's a big chase. The number 18 gathers Augustium, the substitute. He's still going. It's number 9 now getting it out. Swato flows to Visaki. Visaki who finds... Oh, he's still going. Oh, some jersey tagging there on Van Rohen. I don't know if that looked high from my end. But Gymnasium still have the ball going forward. It seems like they've gotten some extra gas into their tank. Gymnasium. It's Spielman on the outside. Bernard. Good tackle from Bernard. Appointment for Windhoek High School, but excitement from the boys in Kobabes. Join us for the next fixture in the Under-19 D League semi-final between E.M.H.H and Windhoek High School. The final score is 33-19 at Hage Geingob Stadium. The field led by their captain Danilo Fries. Their lineup is as follows: Zayden Campbell on number 1. Number 2 is Bebeto Strauss. Number 3 is Brokasov. Number 4, Diergat. Number 5, the captain Ferris. Number 6, Zane Bukas. Number 7, Van Veek. Number 8, Thomas. Number 9, Matthews. Number 10, Sals. Number 11, Isaacs. Number 12, Bush. Number 13, Bukas. Number 14, Forbes. And number 15, Sinvula. Windhoek High School looks as follows: number 1, Udera. Number 2, Ita. Number 3, Boyce. Number 4, Tauseb. Number 5, Furi. Number 6, De Klerk. Number 7, Denklinger. Number 8, Morkel. Number 9, Akab. Number 10, Lopsa. Number 11, Usiku. Number 12, January. Number 13, Uirab. Number 14, Kapuka. And number 15, Dreski. The man in the middle is Andre Bronkhorst, assisted by Romario De Coca and Geraldine Law, the under 19 D first semi-final between the two teams. Whoever wins this fixture sets themselves in the final next week, and they're likely going to meet the two teams playing directly after this match. In the under 19 D League semi-final between E.M.H.H and Windhoek Afrikaans. The attack, I need Windhoek High School now with the ball. It's number 15 there, fullback Drosky.